So welcome to our little pre-eclipse class this evening. Tomorrow is an eclipse, so many of us in Spain are going to be going off to watch that in some way. So this evening's class, I kind of wanted to honour that a little bit, and really, eclipses are they're a potent time to let go. So to sever ties. So maybe, that could be a relationship that's not serving you anymore, that you need to fully let go of. It could be something like, sugar or something in your life that you really feel that you just really need to cut ties with. And it's almost like a complete kind of let go. So it's a really symbolic time to be letting go and moving into a new way of being, maybe a new home, Lorraine, maybe a new life, maybe this is the time that you really want to kind of move forward with full force. And they're very powerful, potent times to manifest, to call in, and also to release and let go. So tonight's class is really kind of in a few little stages, really. It's about releasing what doesn't serve you. It's about receiving what you want to call in. Obviously, it's a new moon. And also about being really authentic and being really true. We're in Leo season, and Leo is very much about showing up as you are, belly out, not giving a shit, and all of that kind of thing, just being authentically you. And then there's a little bit of the class that's going to be about renewal as well. So we're going to start. I am going to pull a card for you guys as well, because I thought I'd wait till you're all here. Oh, we got Medusa. We'll talk about that later on. So let's start with an oil. If you have one, I'm using frankincense this evening, the oil of light, the oil of the Father, whatever you have. And if you don't have an oil, that's fine. Let's just sit comfortably, roll the shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale. Sit on a little cushion if you need, whatever you need this evening. And then when you've taken enough oil, bring both of your hands on your heart. Just connect to your heart space. Leo is all about the heart, courage, moving forward. And just take a few breaths here, arriving in your breath. Settling into your breath. Softening your gaze. And just seeing if anything comes up for you that you want to clear tonight, that you want to let go of. With more breaths, breathing into the belly, into the heart, and exhale, letting it go. And again, inhale, drawing it in, and exhale, letting it go. Let's bring our hands down. So we're going to come into Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, which really signifies, this moment of equality with an eclipse, a balance. And this breath is balancing breath. So we're going to bring the thumb on the right nostril and the ring finger on the left, and we alternate nostril breathing, okay? So we press down on the thumb, the right side. We inhale through the left side. Close down the left nostril, pause. Exhale, right side, thumb side. Inhale, same side, right side. This is your energy side, your yang. Close down the nostrils, pause. Exhale through the yin side, the left. Inhaling calm energy through the left side. Close, retain. Exhale, right side. Inhale, same side. Close nostril, pause. Exhale slowly as you can, left side. Hold on empty, pause. Inhale, same side, 2 more. Hold the breath at the top. Exhale, slowly, slowly, right side. Last one, hold on empty. Inhale, same side. Close, exhale, left side. Bring your right hand down to your left. Take a little moment here. We're just going to join our voices just to feel connection to each other. And also this stimulates the vagus nerve, so brings you into rest and relax. So say, okay, so we're going to chant sort hum 3 times. This means I am that. We are all connected. We're all going through the same cycle together. So the right arm comes up, we chant so, and then we chant hum and we move the arms. Okay, 3 times. Inhale. So hum. So hum. So hum. Bringing both of your hands down, allowing your body to gently readjust. If you're on a cushion, you might want to come off a bit and bring the soles of your feet together this evening, holding on to your ankles. So we're just going to pulse the legs here. This is really good for the lymphatic system, the little fluid circulation under the skin. So just moving your knees, butterfly pose, mariposa, the little asana of transformation, like the butterfly, and just feel that energy coming from your hip bones all the way down your legs. Take a nice deep breath of gratitude. Exhale, sigh it out. This time, while you're moving the legs, take your shoulders up to your ears. Inhale. Keep moving the legs. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale. Exhale, release. And then find a stillness, and you're going to lean back. So you're stretching into the back. And then as you inhale, bring your heart forward. Exhale, lean back. The seated cat-cow. Inhale, shine your beautiful hearts forward. And again, lean back. And then stretch forward. 2 more. Lean back. And stretch forward. Shoulders away from ears. Beautiful. So nice, Maita, your daughter's joining us. And then start to release into some Sufi rolls. Beautiful, getting the blood flow into the spine. Change direction, rolling right back into the pelvis and front. Oh yeah, that feels good. We're going to get into the hamstrings a little bit tonight as well. Beautiful. Come back to the center, and then let's take our hands, interlace them behind the head. If this is too strong for the hips, adjust the legs. And then bring the elbows down, stretch into the back of the neck, look down to the floor. And as you inhale, elbows come up and back, stretch the shoulders. Beautiful, Natalia. Keep moving with your breath. Oh, release back. Lovely, Andrea. Stretching all through the back of the neck, the top of the spine. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. And then let's release from here. So we're going to come to all fours. So we're going to do a little lungey stretch. So I'm going to invite you to, if you've got 2 blocks, you might want to have the blocks kind of underneath the hands. I quite like having the blocks underneath the hands. It's kind of a nice little padding for the wrists. So let's find some circles. If you haven't got blocks, that's absolutely fine. Just finding some circles with your hips. Knees are hip distance. Just releasing, your bum can come all the way back to your heels if you want a deeper stretch. Just circling, releasing into the spine. Nice deep breaths into the belly. 2 more like this. Beautiful, Lorraine. And then coming back to all fours, a little stretch for the ankles. Send the right leg back and just pulse into the right heel, just to stretch through the Achilles, through the ankle. 1 more, and just hold here. So press the heel away, just feel into that stretch. Back of the neck long. Inhale, take the right leg up, and then bring the right leg through. And you want to bring the right leg just so that your foot is parallel to your blocks. Okay, if you need some support for the back knee, take it. If it's too strong, bring the knee in. If you want a deeper opening, bring the knee away. And then from here, always the option to stay low and just rock here, or option to hold on to the leg and to come up to here, or option to come up into a full lunge. You can always keep one hand on the leg or keep your hands on the legs. If you want to find a little stretch here, then do. If you want to come into a full lunge, then do. Listen to what your body feels. Either just staying here or starting to just move the arms a little bit, just circling through the shoulders. Beautiful. Just opening into your beautiful hearts. Stretching. 2 more. Lovely. And then option to bring your hands behind you, either just keeping your hands like this or to interlace the hands, draw the knuckles down and squeeze the shoulders back. Oh, that's such a nice release in between my shoulders. Take a breath. Beautiful. And then as you inhale, sweep your hands up to the sky. And then bring your hands down to your blocks. Your blocks can be low or they can be a little bit higher. We're just going to take a little release here. We are going to come into some yin, but just a little stretch. I'm feeling this a bit today. Just a little stretch out. When it's so hot, we spend a lot of time sitting on our bums in the air conditioning. And then just releasing 2 more. Knee can come right over the ankle here. Beautiful, Andrea. And then we're going to take a little stretch and hold here. So you lean back, the front knee can be bent. If you want a deeper stretch, you can walk the blocks back. If your knee is good, you can even come right the way back. See what you're feeling? As long as you're feeling that stretch in the right leg, that's fine. Just a few breaths here. Releasing any tension, allow the back to round. 1 more breath. And then walk the blocks forward. Come back to all fours. Bring the blocks under your hands. I'm taking the knees as wide as the mat and release back into a child's pose with the blocks under the forearms or the hands. Just for a different sensation, and release the head down. It's just like a really nice stretch through the back. You can have your hands on the blocks or the forearms, but it's just nice to kind of grip on. Have that little stretch. Feeling the stretch in the low back. Let out any little hums, any little releases. I release what I no longer need through the spine, through the sacrum. And the next inhale, rounding up through the back again. Snuggle the knees underneath your hips, other leg. So press the leg back, a few little pulses into the heels. Feeling that stretch all along the ankles. Beautiful. And then hold the heel back, press the heel back, feel that stretch. Big inhale, exhale. Lift the leg, bring the leg through. Again, option, so my foot is in between my blocks. Option to stay low if you're not feeling a lunge and just stay here tonight. Option to bring your hands up and stay here tonight, or you release one hand or both hands and just find some little circles. Just a little bit of movement before we go into longer holding positions. Always the option to skip and come into child's. 1 more big stretch. Oh, And then either bringing the arms behind you a little bit like this, or interlacing your hands, squeezing the shoulders together and releasing back a little bit more. Just seeing what feels good for your back, releasing the shoulders. One more breath, sigh it out, let it out. One more. Don't be afraid to let out a sigh or a yawn. That's your nervous system releasing. Hands up to sky. Bring your hands down to your blocks. Make sure you're comfortable. And then just start to take a little rock forward and back. These little kind of repetitive moves, you know, where we kind of rock and hum, are also really good for the nervous system, as is shaking as well. Shaking is a great little release. Two more. And then wherever you're at, just feel that stretch. So you're feeling that stretch in the left hamstring. You can stay here. Beautiful stretch. You can walk the blocks back a little bit more. If you want to bring the bum back to the heel, you can, if that feels good for your knees. Whatever you want to take. Two more breaths. Beautiful. And release, coming all the way up. And then release back. Knees wide. Bring your hands or your arms as you feel onto your blocks. And take another child's pose for 5 breaths here. Two more breaths. And then slowly, slowly making our way up. So we're going to come into one of my favorite yoga poses, supported butterfly. So if you have a strap, you can use it. If you haven't got one, don't worry. What you will need is some kind of setup like this. Okay, so this may be a couple of cushions from the sofa, some sort of diagonal setup. If you haven't got it diagonal, it's fine. You can put like a pillow under your head. Now, if you have a strap, I like the strap, but I know that not everyone has them. They just add a different dimension to this asana. So you want the strap quite wide so you can get it around your hips, okay? So you're going to lie with your back on this, and you're going to have a little bit of support. This can be cushions or books for the knees. If you have a strap, you're going to bring the strap around your head so it comes down to the hips. And then you want it loose enough, I'll show you a bit closer, so it goes over your feet. You need quite a bit of slack. So that's going to be down on my hips. And then this is going to go over my feet. That's a bit too tight. Don't want it mega tight digging into you. And don't worry if you don't have a strap, you know. You can get them on Amazon. I'll put them on our group as well. So that goes over the front of the feet and around the hips. And it just gives you this kind of container that's really nice. It sort of pulls the hips in, so it feels really nice. So we're moving now kind of onto our receiving part of the class, slightly longer holds. And this is really significant of the fact that the eclipse is a moment of darkness, to really look inside and to be soft with yourself. So setting yourself up, making sure that as you lie back, your neck feels okay. So if you need an extra little cushion on the neck, you want the neck to be nice and long and the shoulders to be able to relax. And we're going to stay here for about 5 minutes. Okay, so if your mind starts to jump around, that's fine and it's totally normal. Just try to be still and try to stay in the pose if you can, just to really allow your body to completely decompress. Okay. And if your mind is active, just coming back to the breath. An affirmation is really, we don't have to do anything, just receive in this asana. Just allow the stillness to wash over you, calming you. You don't have to breathe in any way, just be you. Receive this beautiful healing, restorative asana. I know that I'm going to go quiet, but I am still here holding space for you. Face in your jaw, your mouth drop open, relax the shoulders, your throat. Mm. Halfway through. Final 5 breaths here. Just see if you can sink a little bit deeper. Let go a little bit more. Feel your body getting heavy. Final breath. Fluttering your eyes open. Staying here, bringing one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, on your wound space. As you lie here, connecting into your heart, Just take a moment to connect into your womb space. Even if we don't have a womb, we have the space. This is our creative portal. And maybe just take a moment to connect into your heart's desires, what you need. Maybe you need more creativity in your life. Maybe you need to surrender more. Maybe you need more space. Final breath. Receiving the love and sending it out with your exhale. And slowly and mindfully starting to come up and moving your strap off of your legs. And two options for the next asana, depending on what support you have. So option one is to extend your legs in front of you and to come forward into this variation if you don't have many props, or you may want your hands on your blocks. Option two, if you have a bolster or you have this cushion set up, you can bring the legs either side of that and come forward here. You might not reach that, you may just come like this, but that's also quite nice as well. So I always say it doesn't matter if your head doesn't come on the props. Sometimes it's just nice to have the arms like this. It just allows you to release and relax, whatever you need to do to feel that support, and just let go. Let go of the expectation that your head needs to touch a prop. Just allow your head to relax and the back of your neck to release and your head to get heavy. Maybe your head gets there, maybe it doesn't. And we'll hold this for a few minutes, not a long hold tonight. Halfway through, so you're just allowing gravity to draw you down. If your head is on one side, then you may want to turn the head now so that you're even. Allowing yourself to receive, to be nourished, to be still, to be held. Yeah. Hmm. And slowly, slowly coming all the way up. And just take a little moment at the top. Noticing your breath, noticing your body. And then we're going to move into legs up, which we're kind of doing in the middle of the class tonight, which I don't normally do, but we're doing it in this kind of different little sequence this evening. We're going to hold legs up for 5 minutes. So I invite you to have a little cushion or something, or blanket or something under your bum, and you're going to bring your legs up. If you have a wall, great. If you don't have a wall, you can use a chair or a bed. If you don't have anything, you could always put the block underneath your bum and lift your legs up. But it is really nice. This is like my summer go-to hot day pose. So if you have a strap, again, we're going to put it around the thighs, but if you don't worry about it. It does just allow you to let go. So I do recommend a strap around the legs. And so starting to get your legs up, whatever you have. This is such a healing, nourishing pose for the womb, and most of us need to honor the womb. We hold on to a lot of stuff in our wombs, so this is just really nourishing. Make sure your head feels comfortable, and you can have a sofa, yeah, whatever you've got. Even it's just the thighs being up. Like if your legs can be fully up, I'll send you a picture of how I do this on my sofa, how I rig myself up. But honestly, it's such a beautiful pose to just give you a little boost and just calm you. Anytime you're feeling overwhelmed, anytime you're feeling a little bit, just put a pillow under your bum and put your legs up and stay here for 5 minutes. Guarantee you'll feel better. Put my timer on. It's even better if you have like an eye bag or something on the eyes, but just let go. Let the lower part of the spine go. Let your arms just release next to you. You can even take your arms wide. Let out a big sigh. And just soften to receive this beautiful asana. Has so many benefits and it's so simple. Yes, with every exhale, allowing your spine to just sink in to the earth, feeling held, feeling safe. Maybe you want to repeat to yourself a couple of times, I am safe, I am safe, I am safe. Just feeling the stillness wash over your body from your toes all the way up to the crown of your head. In the stillness we receive, in the stillness the magic happens. In the darkness of the eclipse is guiding us inside. To realize what we need to clear without pushing, without forcing, just allowing it in a feminine way to drop away. And just acknowledge it. And then everything happens, the magic happens. The moment we really truly acknowledge it. Hmm. 2 more minutes here with me. Notice if you need to sigh, if you need to yawn, if you need to hum, allow those little glimmers to come because they mean that your nervous system is relaxing, that you're letting go, that you're allowing. Tiny minute here. Hmm. Start to bring your awareness gently into your body, noticing your breath. If your legs are up the wall, then slide the palms of your feet down. And just stay here for a couple of breaths with the knees bent. And then slowly, slowly, if you have the strap around your legs, very mindfully just take it off of your legs. And draw your legs over into the side and just stay here for a little moment with a pillow, your hands like a pillow on your head. And then slowly, slowly start to come up to seated. And we're going to bring the right leg out to the side and the left leg in. You can sit on a cushion if you want a little cushion here. And then we're going to stretch up, take the arms up to the sky, palms facing, lift up out of the hips. And then exhale, come forward into this space. Again, you can round the back. You can use a prop, whatever you want. If you want to bring your head onto a bolster, you want to bring the arms onto the bolster. It's also quite nice to have the elbows in the bolster or the block and have the head in the hands if you're nowhere near. You can also have the hands down and the arms straight. Doesn't matter, whatever you feel. And just closing your eyes. And I put a little affirmation here to connect to your authenticity. I give myself permission to be fully me. I give myself permission to be fully me. 2-minute hold here. Just breathing in. Love for yourself, your authentic self, just coming back to who you are, your essence. You're not trying to please, you're not trying to prove, you're not trying to perform, just being you in your purest form. Allowing yourself to shine, your authentic self to shine out from every pore. Beautiful. 1 more minute here. See if you can let go a little bit deeper. Without pushing, just allowing your body to get heavy. 3 more breaths. Hmm. Hmm. Final breath, slowly, slowly calming up and just taking some time at the top. And then changing legs. Leg is extended out to the side. Take a little moment here, just drop the shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale, lift up from your hips, stretching up to the sky. Take a big inhale and then exhale, coming forward. If it's too strong for the leg, you can have a cushion under the knee. If your hamstrings feel really tight. And sometimes, as well as we're traversing this journey of perimenopause or menopause, sometimes you can literally feel like you've run a marathon and you've not done anything. You can feel stiff in your muscles and your joints. So just sending the breath, sending your love into that tightness. And just allowing that softness to wash over you. Feeling your muscles stretch and release, so important. We give ourselves this beautiful gift of yin, of relaxation, of calm. Hmm. 5 more breaths here with me. And these forward folding poses are very good to help us go inwards. To just be in this space of quietness, of calm. Final breath. And slowly, slowly calming up. Ah, just staying here at the top, noticing your body. And feeling, hopefully you feel that heavy feeling in your body. That's like your nervous system letting go, like, ooh. 1 more breath. And then we're going to lie on our backs. So we're going to lie on our backs and we're going to take banana asana. Banana asana is really good for the kidney meridian and for the liver. Really good to do in the heat. So if you haven't done this with me before, the hips stay in the middle of the mat and the legs and the arms go kind of over slightly. Okay, so I'm starting with my hips in the center and my legs over to the right. I'm going to turn around actually so you can hear me more because you might lose me a bit. Okay, so my legs are over to my right and my arms are over to my right. Okay, so this could feel quite strong for you just here. So you're facing towards the right side. If you want more of a deeper stretch, you bring the left foot over the left ankle, so your legs are crossed. And then with your right hand, your index finger and your thumb, you take a little tug on this left arm. So first of all, just feel into that and your arms rest behind you. If this is tweaky, you could bend the elbows or adjust. If you just do the legs, that's also fine. So you're stretching through the left side of the body, and this really opens up in Chinese medicine, the kidney meridian. So really good for the liver, for the kidneys, for the organs, really good to process like hot emotions and this heat. And you may want to soften a little bit. You may want to release the leg or the arm if it's too strong. And just find a position where you can relax here. We're not going to do a long hold. And just soften your face. Release into the breath. Feeling that beautiful stretch. Hmm. You need to let go of it. Let go. If you can stay with me for a little bit longer, a few more breaths, please do. Really good if we've got a lot of anger and frustration. Often we hold that in the liver, so this is a really good asana for that. And then release. Bring your arms down. Let's just bring the knees into the chest a little bit and just take a little rock into the low spine before you change sides. We're going to come over to the left side. So we're creating this kind of funny banana shape. The hips are central, the legs are towards the left, and the arms are towards the left. Okay. If you want to come into the little twisty part, the right foot goes over the left ankle. And this time the left index finger and thumb tug around the right arm. And first of all, we just want to feel a little tug. So you're just stretching up, feeling that stretch all the way through the fascia of the side body. And feel quite a strong little tug. And then you can soften into it a little bit. So if you want to release the bind of the wrist, if you want to keep here, then keep here. You don't have to keep too much tension. You want to be able to soften into the stretch. Notice any resistance in your body. Notice where you're holding on and where you're letting go, and just try to soften. Three more breaths. Again, letting out any little hums, any little ums, any little noises, sighs. And then release, come back to the center, bring your knees in towards you. Just circle the knees. Notice your low back. You want to come into a little happy baby. You can take hold of the outside edges of the legs, the ankles, and just rock here. Or just keep the knees, circling the knees, whatever you feel, just rocking here. And then draw your knees in, give yourself a big hug, feel that love for yourself. And then coming into your Shavasana, extending your legs, let your feet flop out, let your arms flop out. You can always put a bolster underneath your knees or whatever you want to do to take your Shavasana, do. And I'm going to guide you through a little meditation this evening. And just get really comfortable and ready to receive. Taking a nice deep breath in and a sigh out. Just close your eyes and let your body become heavy. Taking a deep breath in through your nose. And breathing out. Nice big breath out. As you inhale, just repeat to yourself, I receive. And as you exhale, I release. As you inhale, I soften. As you exhale, I let go. Making sure that your body feels comfortable. Making sure if you're sitting and you're not lying, that your back is supported. so that you can completely let go and bring your awareness to your whole body. Feel the weight of your body beneath you. Feel your feet, your legs, your hips, your belly, your heart, your shoulders, your face. There's nothing to change. Now imagine yourself beneath a dark sky. The light disappears for a moment, and in that darkness there is space. Space to pause, space to listen, space to simply be. And silently repeat, I release what I no longer need. I trust myself. I make space for what is next. I release what I no longer need. I trust myself. I make space for what is next. And simply notice what arises. Start to connect to the light inside of you. That light within you that you don't need to find, because it's something that's in you all the time, always with you. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just feeling yourself becoming present in your body. And just feeling light around you, at the sides of you, all around your body, within you. And just lie here, just feeling that beautiful healing light all around you. Knowing that you're held, knowing that you're safe, knowing that it's okay to let go. It's okay to step into the new. You don't need to do anything, just allow. Deep breath into your belly, into your heart, feeling your body with breath. And as you exhale, feeling yourself start to become present in your body, and start to notice the earth beneath you. Start to notice the room around you, the sounds around you. And when you're ready, put your hands onto your heart. And just repeat to yourself, what am I ready to make space for? What am I ready to make space for? What am I ready to make space for? Just stay with this feeling. And you slowly start to open up your eyes and start to stretch into your fingers, into your toes. And bringing your knees in towards you. Give yourself a hug, rock and roll. And then coming up to seated. I'm going to read you guys what Medusa is because it's really interesting, but my eyes can't bloody see it, so I'm going to have to take a picture. Hang on. Okay, right. So I just want to read this to you as you sit because it's really interesting. It kind of always fits. You know, we're always connected. The cards always reflect the collective. So Medusa, it says, surrender, pause, and reflect. Speak your truth when the time is right. Your self-expression is a gift. Go deep inside yourself, into the unknown, and surrender. the truth will be revealed. And I promise I didn't fix that card for this evening. I'll share it on the group and I'll put a little bit more information. So let's finish this evening with our hands together at our heart. And let's rub our hands together, get some energy in the hands. And let's cover our physical eyes, drawing inside to our feminine intuition. We always know it's always right. Just take a moment in that inner knowing. And then bringing our hands down to our heart. Let's close out with an Om and three Shantis this evening. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you. Namaste.